Hey kids, welcome to part 2 of painting with clay. I know that initially I told you to paint a still life, and I was thinking about it, and I thought there's a lot of other sort of basic kind of concepts or art forms that we could maybe touch on for this project once you do have clay paint made, if you made some. So I painted a still life, which I'm going to show you in just a minute, and it's sort of the view down my parents' street at the mountain in the background, and I thought that was lovely, so I wanted to paint that. And then I had so much paint left over. My sister left like a bunk bed in my parents' garage, and she's gonna pick it up at some point. And I'm a good brother, you know. I love my sisters, and pranks are always a good thing. The bunk bed has like a base board that will go under one of the beds. I don't know. So it's just a blank piece of plywood. And I thought it needs some ornamentation. So I ornamented it for her, and I thought, you know, it's a beautiful brown color. And I thought about pop art. Maybe we touch on some pop art to adorn this bunk bed of my sister's. And then as I was doing that, I thought we could also hit surrealism. And so I thought about a famous surrealist painting that I really enjoy. So I'm going to show you those images in just a second. So I know we're not in class, kids. Just get out there and try and be as creative as possible. Now, one caveat that I will say, if you do make the clay paint, it would be good at your own house to paint on sidewalks, because it's a very eco-friendly and removable paint. During the first couple rainstorms, it's going to wash away because it's just clay and wheat paste. So it's biodegradable, it's not gonna last forever. Having said that, it's not good for graffitiing things that you do not own, so don't do that. So this is the view down my parents' street up in the mountains, and I think it's really beautiful, so I decided that I would do a landscape instead of the same old still life. So you can see here, this is the rough sketch that I did. It was pretty quick. I did not include like the cars and the houses because I thought I just wanted to focus on the trees. And I knew that I needed to simplify it because I'm only doing one color, and so keep it as simple as possible. So you can see that in the actual painting itself, it's really just one color and then white. So the more paint you added, the darker color you would get with that paint. I treated it kind of like watercolor as well. So some of the areas that are lighter are just mixed with water. So that's my my landscape. Okay, if you do not recognize this artwork, you should. This is Andy Warhol's famous tomato soup cans, and the point of pop art is that you take something that's really popular or common in society and you make it the subject of your art. So I thought, what better to do that with this extra clay paint that I had than was to make a poo emoji on my parents' driveway. So you can see there I made a couple of them, and I feel like I did pretty good. This next image that I'm showing here is a very classic surrealist painting. It's called Le Traçon des Images, which means the treachery of images. And you can see the image there of a pipe, and then below it says "Ceci pas un pipe," which in French means this is not a pipe. And it's obviously kind of a joke and a play on words. And I thought, well, why don't I take that pop art that I was doing and turn that into a surrealist artwork as well. So this is the bottom of that bunk bed, the base where the bed's going to go that my sister left in the bunk in my parents' garage. And I did this poo emoji and turned it into an homage to Le Traçon des Images. And in the bottom there in French, it says this is not a poo. So I feel like I did a pretty good job. Get out there this week, kids. Try and be as creative as you can. Take something old and put a new spin on it. Take something that's popular to you guys and try and fit that into an older painting or image, and good luck.